Well, good morning. Today is December 6th, 2022. It is approximately 8:20 in the morning. I am now officially one full day, 24 hours, actually 23 hours, away from my surgery date. My current weight is 262.2. Um, I am now in that last stage today, in a sense that I am on all clear liquids, with the only exception being my impact shakes, which are these shakes that are highly formulated with nutrition and minerals and vitamins and all those things to help heal the body after surgery. I've been on those for the last 4 days, and today will mark day number 5 where I need to continue that. But I'm really excited about what I'm about to partake in. I won't say I'm nervous because I don't feel nervous. I'm more excited about getting this process completed and being on the other side so I can start the healing process and start living um, the life that I was meant to live as a healthier person, and one who will be around, God willing, to see my child grow up, become a prosperous and caring adult, and hopefully even getting to see my grandchildren if that's in the cards, or maybe even great grandchildren. Who knows? But there's a lot to look forward to in life. So today I just reflect on this journey thus far, starting way back 6 years ago, 6+ years ago, when a friend of mine had bariatric surgery, and I saw the results of what she had done. And I went to the Barracks Bariatric Clinics in Ypsilanti and had an assessment done and was told that I need to go on medical weight loss before I could pursue that. And then, of course, after further research and consideration, I realized it just wasn't the time. I wasn't emotionally ready nor mentally ready to move forward in that process once the medical weight loss had concluded. And jump ahead to a year ago, when I had gotten some test results back from my doctor, and she and I were discussing the possibility of bariatric support, and I just was not open to it at that point. I was just like, nope, not interested. Thank you, blah 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 blah. But then I decided, okay, I'm not interested in the surgery. But then I was informed that they have a part of the bariatric process which is medically based, but it's not surgically based. So I took part in that, and I was put on some medication, and I lost a few pounds. Um, but there just wasn't the consistency there, in a sense that I didn't feel like I felt there was too much wiggle room for me to kind of get out of that, and I just wasn't ready for that. I needed something with more structure, something that would be more permanent. Um, and I just decided that, maybe this is the time to look at surgery, because the kind of surgery that I'm getting, which is the gastric sleeve, is irreversible. Um, and my body will tell me if I am exceeding what I am supposed to exceed or not doing what I'm supposed to do. So that's the kind of structure I need. And after much prayer, thought, research, I made the decision about 6.5 months ago that it was time. And I am so glad I made that decision. And I began the process of going through the classes and meeting with the dietitian and getting all kinds of medical assessments and psychological assessments done to make sure that I was physically, mentally, and emotionally ready to go through this process. And I am just so thankful that I made that decision. And one of the things that I used as a metric to test myself to make sure, this isn't one of those things where you're excited at the beginning and then it just fades away, which anybody who has struggled with their weight know that's the pattern for dieting, right? So I really had to change my mindset from this being a diet to this literally being my entire life is about to change. So I went on a cruise with my family and I gained not a single pound. In fact, I lost weight and I did everything I wanted to do. I ate what I wanted to eat. I just didn't eat an overabundance of those things. And it dawned on me that I have the absolute ability to be successful if I put my mind to it and really believe that this is not a temporary fix. And I think that, coupled with me getting these education courses and really being open to why I eat, when I eat, what I eat, and how I eat, and hearing that opened my mind, and it really changed a lot for me. And I have never been so excited to begin this venture. And of course, I have other friends who have had this done, many of whom were very successful, and others who, reverted back to their old default habits. I don't see that for myself. In fact, what I see is learning from their mistakes and learning from their successes and applying those things that work for me in my life. I am not going through all of this to turn around in a couple years and be back to where I am now. Do I love myself as the person I am, the big person that I am? Do I think I'm beautiful? Do I think I'm intelligent? Do I think I'm worth being loved? Absolutely, 100%. But for me, this is not about the physical appearance. For me, this is about me getting off of my medications, getting myself away from having to use a CPAP at night. Think about that for a second. I've gotten my body to the point where when I sleep at night, I run the risk of my not being able to breathe effectively and asphyxiating and dying. So something has to change. I am 55 years of age now, and something had to change. And this was the tool that was afforded me to make that change happen. And I look at it 100% as a tool and not as a miracle. Not as this thing that's going to change my life like this and me not have to do anything. I'm going to have to work my behind off to do what I need to do. And I'm talking even beyond once I reach the quote weight goal. Once I reach that goal, the real work begins, because it's about maintaining. For this type of surgery, you have a good 6 to 12 months where the body is going to lose the weight. Because of the process, that's what's going to happen. But there comes a point where it levels off, and I have to be ready, to do what needs to be done to stay at the weight that I need to be and to be healthy. And that is my number one. So wanted to share that. That is my update for the day. I will probably do one video tomorrow, and after that, we'll see where things go. So have a great day. Bye-bye.